Are you thinking of selling your home here in Miami or South Florida, but don't know when is the best time out of the year to list it so that you can get more buyers, which translates in more offers and potentially more return on your long life investment? Well, in today's video, we're going to navigate what are the peak seasons when it comes to real estate in Miami. By the way, I am Stefania Mogollon, your Miami and South Florida real estate agent, and if you're thinking of buying, selling, or investing in real estate, do not hesitate to reach out to me. All my information is going to be down on the description box. Send me a text, give me a call, send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to help you make the move. Well, as a seller, I am sure you want to get the most amount of money for your property. Who doesn't? And also sell your home fast, not let it sit for a long time. That can make buyers think, oh my God, what's wrong with this house? Is it overpriced? There is something off with the house. Of course, you want to do everything while getting the most amount of money. And one of the key factors is to list the property at the right time. Usually in other states, because they have the 4 seasons, it is obvious when to list the property or when most people is out there buying properties, which is during the warmer months. But we are in Miami and we have a kind of all year round, very, very nice weather. So that means we have more opportunities to list a property almost all throughout the year because it will always show well. However, what is the determining factor that makes most buyers go out in the market and shop for properties here in Miami? The best time to sell your property can depend on various factors like market conditions, seasonal trends, interest rates, and of course personal circumstances. But let's actually dive into the stats. Recently, MiamiRealtors.com released a study where it shows when are the properties mostly listed, when are the properties mostly sold. So let's dive into these statistics. Here we can see homes sales in Florida. When are the homes actually selling? Meaning, when are the homes actually closing? Remember, to close on a property usually can take 1 to 2, even to 3 months. So the stats that we're going to see calculate at least 3 months back, which is more or less when the property was listed. We can see that the peak of sales start around February or the beginning of the year, meaning that the property most likely was listed at the beginning of our winter season, which is the best season as opposed to northern states in the country. So winter season is definitely key to put your property for sale because most buyers are out here according to the stats, but we're gonna dive into more factors. Just hold on. So we can see here, January, February, it starts picking up, and then around summertime, it starts to die down. And then it picks again, October, and the colder months in Miami, which there is no such thing as a cold month in Miami. Some days are really, really cold, but that's odd. Anyway, here is the stats, but as you can see, this report was released with very old statistics. However, it kind of matches the current statistics as well. I just pull up the current statistics for, in this case, May 2024. And we can also see the same thing. In summer months, it starts to die down. In colder months, it starts to pick up. So we can see here, November, it dies down and then it goes back up, meaning, remember, the properties has been listed at least 2 to 3 months prior, at least. Now let's do home listings. Here we can see as of January, February, there is a peak. It starts to die down. It's all coherent with what I had already mentioned. So long story short, most people put the property for sale in the winter months and the properties start slowing down on listings and sales in the summertime. But when is the best time to list your property? Because it depends what area exactly in Miami you're at and what kind of property. So we already talked about weather. Everybody is here during winter time, locals and tourists. So let's explore touristic season, winter time. What kind of buyers are out there during winter season? Most of them are out-of-town buyers. And what properties do they buy mostly? They mostly buy condominium or properties that are close to the beach or have ocean view a property that can take them away from the usual lifestyle that they have back home in the northern states. Whether they are looking to relocate completely or they want to have a seasonal home here, those are mostly the type of properties that they're looking for. Another important factor to consider is school year timing. So if you have a larger property and you are located in a very desired school district, your buyer most likely it's a family with kids. Now, to time the school year, they may want to start looking for properties around winter time or springtime, so they can close before the new school year ends, meaning they can close around summertime. So the timing it's a little bit different than out-of-town buyers, snowbirds, and also people that are relocating for work. Let's talk about it. Not everybody, but most people that are looking to relocate for work or they now have the advantage to work remotely, most likely they decide to move in before the calendar year starts. So they may want to start looking at properties during summertime so they can close during winter time and move early spring, end of the year. So it actually depends of many factors. That's why it's important to consider everything that I already mentioned, but also market conditions, interest rates, buyer demands, and your local very specific market, because Miami market can change from one little neighborhood to the other one. That's why it's important for you to consult with a professional. You can call me. And be very well educated when it comes to timing, pricing, marketing your property really well. It's so many factors that are involved into how successful, how fast, and how profitable the sale can be. So if you're interested of selling anytime soon or in the near future, it's important to also keep track of the value of your property. I'll be more than happy to assist you with that. I can give you monthly or quarter value updates for your house, depending on how soon you want to sell, and give you tips and tricks. Even if you don't want to sell with me, it's completely fine, as to how to properly market your home or condominium. Remember, I am Stefania Mogollon, your Miami and South Florida real estate agent. So if you are selling, buying, or investing anywhere in Miami or South Florida, do not hesitate to reach out to me. Send me a text, give me a call, send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to help you make the move.